Welcome to Stories with Rosie, and we're going to be reading today The Fox and the Moon. It's a really lovely story about two foxes, and one that wanders off his path and finds himself in a scary place which ends up being the best place he's ever been. And it's by Graham-Yooll. And there's some beautiful pictures in this. I won't be able to show you that. A handsome town fox woke up from his nap. Yawn, and he said, "It's time for a snack." On that late autumn night, he wandered the streets, looking for discarded food and any good treats. He sniffed the cold air with his sharp little nose. "What a good smell," he said. "I'd like one of those." He traced it to a yard with a restaurant beside. He saw a large dustbin and his dinner inside. It was quiet and dark, but the container was large. "Now, how do I get in there?" he asked with a bark. He circled around and sniffed the tall can. "If I want to get in there, I must think of a plan." He had seen a large box which nosed to the side. From this he could leap to look down inside. There were sweet and sour ribs, still nice and hot. "Yum, I'd like to get those," he cried with a hop. Bang! The door slammed, which was such a huge fright that he wobbled and toppled and vanished from sight. He tried hard to escape, but it was ever in vain, despite the leaping and jumping again and again. He awoke in the morning to an ominous sound. The truck was approaching, shaking the ground. Big metal arms lifted the can high in the air and tipped the fox out to his deepest despair. The truck rattled away, past houses and fields, along small country roads to the big dump in the hills. It shuddered to a stop and tossed everything out, including the fox who had been well bumped about. "Hey!" cried a man, "it's a fox! Look, just there!" And he chased the fox every which way and where. He chased him toward the dark woods. "Help! Help!" yelped the fox, running as fast as he could. "Oh, thank goodness," he gasped. "That man's out of range." But lost in the woods, he found it dark and so strange. "This place is so scary," he said, watching the shadows which crept over the ground and up to the hollows. "Why is it so dark? There's not even a glow. Where is the food that the people throw?" He was too tired to think, so he snuggled right down to fall deeply asleep, and then he dreamed of his town. And he dreamed of a vixen who sat right beside him. She was pretty and dainty. She asked him a question. "Where do you come from?" And she gave him a lick. It came as a shock. He was up, quick as quick. "Hooray, I'm not dreaming," he said, feeling bright. "But where are the lamps to light the dark night?" The vixen was puzzled. "You must mean the moon." "Is that a light?" asked the fox. "Whatever it is, turn it on soon." "And I'm so hungry," he moaned. "I could eat a horse. I'd like chicken and pizza and chips, of course." She went off for a second and then came smartly back, carrying a dead mouse for his evening snack. "Ugh, how disgusting," he cried. "Please take it away." She She said, I'll eat it myself if you carry on that way. Well, can you toast it? Or toast it with ketchup? It looks horrible. He sighed. But he still ate it up. She taught him to hunt for food day after day and catch the poor hens who were not put away. He learned to eat worms, roots, gobble up mice, until one fine day he declared, "This life is so nice." Night after night they saw the moon wax and wane. It grew from a sliver until it was round once again. They danced by the light of the full golden moon and lived forever together from that late afternoon. There they are. Okay, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment and subscribe, and let me know what stories you'd like me to read that you really enjoy, or send me your own stories. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.